The right compliment can change your entire day. A bad compliment can ruin it. But how do you give a compliment? How do you accept a compliment? And what do you do when the compliment is backhanded? On today's episode, as you can guess, they're all about compliments. Welcome to the Jefferson Fisher podcast, where I'm on a mission to make your next conversation the one that changes everything. If you enjoy learning tools to improve your communication, I'm going to ask you to follow this podcast, and if you would, please leave a review. If you have any topic suggestions, just throw them in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. I also want to remind you that my book, The Next Conversation, is officially out on pre-order, and the links for it are down there in the show notes. The next time that someone gives you a compliment, here's what I want you to do. Number one, instead of downplaying it, you're going to say thank you and tell them what it means to you. For example, if I were to say, oh, that's an awesome looking shirt, instead of saying this whole thing, oh, I got it at Dillard's off the sales rack, or this is so old, I got this 7 years ago. You're going to say thank you. That makes me feel good. I like it too. Number two, instead of dismissing or deflecting the comment, you're going to say thank you and tell them that you appreciate it. For example, if somebody were to compliment you at work, instead of saying, I was nothing, or I'm just doing my job, you're going to say thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And number three, instead of being self-critical, you're going to say thank you and tell them how you value the compliment. For example, if somebody were to say compliment your cooking, you made a meal for them, instead of saying, oh, you should have seen how many times I got it wrong, or you don't mean that, you need to just say thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for noticing. That means a whole lot to me. And you can really just never go wrong with a short and simple thank you. The key with compliments is learning how to accept them, not send them away. That's what we typically do. When somebody gives you a compliment, what do you do with your facial expressions? Most of the time you go, see, you do that nonverbal, you kind of throw it away. You get it and you're like, I don't deserve that. You get out of here. No, you don't mean that. In many ways, that is just sending a gift away. Imagine that somebody has made something for you that you like, you want to hear, you want to hold, and they give it to you. And instead of taking it, you feel you're not worthy enough. And you go, I don't want that. Get that out of here. It is, in many ways, just sending a gift away. Because when somebody's complimenting you and they mean it, it's a gift. It really is. And when you send it away or say that you're not worthy of it or you don't deserve it, it hurts the other person. All right, because that's a gift of a giving spirit to you. Instead, this is what I want you to do. Instead of securing it away with your hand, I want you to get used to getting your hand and putting it on your chest. All right, putting your hand on your chest. So if somebody gives you a compliment, it's much easier to say, thank you so much. That means so much to me. You're taking it in, you're accepting it. You're saying this right here is touching me. Instead of, get out of here. It is you touching your chest. And that is a non-verbal signal that you have taken it, accepted it, and put it to your heart and say, hey, that means a whole lot to me. You see the difference? It really, really makes a big, significant impact when somebody's giving you a compliment. Instead of sending it away, you're accepting the gift. Now that's receiving compliments. Like giving compliments, well, that's a little bit different, a little bit trickier. I'm going to give you the short and sweet of it. Number one, being specific. If you're going to give a compliment to somebody, be specific. Instead of just saying, good job, you say, they're thinking in their mind, good job about what? What did I do well? Whenever you give these surface level general compliments, like good job out there, good job today, hey, you look great, you need to follow up with the why. Why do they look great? Why did they do a good job? You need to be thinking very specific, because the more specific you are, the more personal it feels to the other person. Instead of just saying, hey, good job on the presentation. Instead, it's, hey, wonderful job in the way you clearly identified the mission of what you're going for here. Or wonderful job making feel everybody included in that presentation. I was really locked in. You see the difference? Be specific. Number two, you want to find ways to make it feel extremely personal, and you do that by being observant. Be observant on the little bitty things. Don't look for compliments that everybody else gives. Most of the time people want to find, in my opinion, they say something about your clothes, or they want to know where you got that thing or how much was that thing. Those are nice. I'm not saying they're bad. I don't think a compliment can be bad if it's genuine and sincere. I'm just encouraging you to go for the minor details that not many people see. And a lot of that times, it means you're not saying something that is tangible, you're saying something that is a character trait. So I really admire the kindness that you showed so-and-so. I love the patience that you had. I saw how you shared this idea with so-and-so, and you gave them a chance. You see how you find the ways to notice character traits of somebody rather than the physical attributes. It means a whole lot more. And number 3, this one is an important one. Try to stay away from comparisons. When you say, oh, I wish I could look as good as you, or I wish I could have done X, Y, and Z, I wish I had the confidence you had. Get rid of those, because it's truly you just saying insecurities. At least that's the way they're going to perceive it. And it just really makes it about them. That's not a gift. That's like you giving them a gift of, I don't know, anything. And you say, oh, I wish I had that. You're the one that's supposed to be giving the gift with a full heart. So eliminate the temptation to compare yourself. I understand it's to make them feel better in some way, make them feel like they're higher and you're lower. Don't do that. It doesn't feel nearly as sincere. Instead, you just need to say it without the comparison. Got it? Cool. And now my favorite part of the podcast, and that's where I get to read a question from a follower. Those that are part of my newsletter are able to ask me questions, and I'm able to answer them. And if you're not part of my newsletter, I'm going to encourage you to do that. You can go ahead and sign up there in the show notes. And if you have a question, just email me. I'd be happy to email you back. It's a whole lot of fun for me. I am happy to tell you that this segment of the podcast is sponsored by a company called Cozy Earth. And Cozy Earth is a sponsor of this podcast because, well, I use their products. Their bed sheets are on my bed right now. I am a terribly hot sleeper, and their sheets are some of the coolest temperature-wise that I've found, and I am in love with them. My wife loves their products. She loves their pajamas. The sweatshirts are great. The hoodies are great. And so if you're looking for something to keep you warm and cozy and comfortable, there's a reason it's called Cozy Earth. So if you're looking for something this holiday season, I encourage you to try them out. You can go to cozyearth.com/Jefferson and use the code Jefferson for 40% off. That's cozyearth.com/Jefferson and use the code Jefferson for 40% off. All right, today's question from a follower is from Rob. He's down in Florida. Rob says, hey, man, love your content. Thanks, Rob. I need your help. I tend to be the victim of backhanded compliments at work. Typically, it's what happens in a meeting where there is multiple people and I lock up and I don't know what to say. I tend to just laugh it off, but I love to have some phrases that I can use when it happens. Thanks. Rob, I'm sorry about that, dude. I don't like that at all. So we're gonna knock this out right now. We're gonna put an end to those. When somebody's giving you a backhanded compliment, well, for those that don't know, a backhanded compliment is something that it sounds like a compliment on its face, but beneath the surface, there's a tone that is sarcastic, a tone that you can tell it's not really genuine, and it's meant as a slight at you. It's not a flower, it's a dagger kind of thing, where it's not meant to be something nice for you. Here's what I want you to do, Rob. Number 1, when that happens, I want you to just take 5 to 7 seconds. You're going to take a little breath. You're going to let that comment just fall to the ground. And you're going to repeat what they said. So, Rob, let's say that someone tells you, Rob, you're smarter than you look, man. If they meant it as a slight, you can easily just take a beat and repeat back to them. Say, I'm smarter than I look. And that's going to put the ball in their side of the court. Now, all of a sudden, the spotlight on you, the spotlight's going to be on them. That everybody's going to think, yeah, what did you mean by that? And it's going to give them a choice. Are they going to double down on it? Or are they going to clarify it? Most of the time, Rob, what they do is they clarify it. They kind of fumble over their words. And they go, oh, I just blah, 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 blah. And they're going to realize that kind of stuff isn't going to fly with Rob anymore. I'm not going to mess with him. I'm not going to say that kind of thing to him. Also, let's put it as number 2. Rob, if they give you a backhanded compliment that you find is really egregious, as something that is really rude, I want you to do this. Let's put it in terms